Okay, so the homework that you had last night was question 1 to 4. So question 1, you were just working out percentages. So 18% of 18,000 is 3,240. 22% of 34,000 is 7,480. 21.5% of 46,000 is 9,890. For question 2, you were doing something similar. So you had to get your percentage and then you had to take away your tax credit. Okay, so for part B, you were told your gross income is 19,000, your tax rate was 16%. So 16% of this gives me 3,040. You were told your tax credit is 2,500, so I took this from this. Tax payable then was 540. Part C, so your gross income was 24,000, your tax rate was 22%, and 22% of 24,000 is 5,280. And your tax credit is 3,400, and your answer then when you take them away is 1,880. Part D, I have my gross income is 46,000, 22.5% of this gives me 10,350, and my tax credit was 1,600, so the tax payable there is 8,750. Question 3, you were going into a little bit more detail. So it says James earns 35,000 per annum, so I said gross wage 35,000, and he says he pays tax at a rate of 20% and he has a tax credit of 2,140. So 20% of this gives me 7,000. That is my gross tax. So gross tax is 7,000 minus my tax credit, which is 2,140, and then the tax payable is 4,860, and then your net pay is your gross wage take away your deductions, which gives me 30,140. Then on question 4, I was told Neve and Declan are married and have a joint income of 73,000. They have a tax credit of 4,300 and a pay tax at a rate of 21%. And I have to calculate all these figures again. So my gross wage is this. 21% of 73,000 is 15,330. That is my gross tax. So 15,330. Every single time I take away my tax credit then, and I have 4,300. So this gives me 11,030. That figure is called my tax payable. So then to find my net pay, I take this figure from this figure and I get 61,970. And that's all the questions that you had.